games. And sometimes sticking to the plan is the most important thing that you can actually do coming in for the side of what's it called? For the side of either team, you know, you want to be able to basically start up a plan that could actually benefit the team, and you need to be able to have contingencies for each of these plans when it doesn't go your way.
That is true. Having contingencies is definitely very important for the teams out here, because you can't exactly just be playing, you know, that one trick pony, that one
Definitely.
sort of pick strategy that's there. We are going to see that Hellcat now does get removed, as well as the Grok, so we're not going to see Grok as well.
Oh no, Grok. Okay, I mean, this was a
zero Groks today.
I mean, 100% ban for Grok here, mainly because of how impactful he is for a lot of these teams. We did see some of the mid-tier teams were able to actually pick up Grok and were able to use them with reckless abandon? No, that's not the word for it. With dominant recklessness. Yeah, that's going to be the word for it. Dominant recklessness. I mean, he is going to be tanky. He is going to be a lot. He is going to be providing a lot in terms of utility to the team. So I do feel that that is going to be a strong reason as to why he's going to be banned out. Hellcat and Lancelot just goes without saying why.
Oh, we're going to see that Martis is actually left open here because Hylos gets banned.
What?
Hylos is banned. Hayabusa is not banned. This changing things up. Will Resurgence take it? Resurgence wants Hayabusa.
This is a little bit weird coming in from EVOS. Any idea?
Because they want Martis.
I mean, they want Martis, yeah, but you leave out the Hayabusa. Could it be one of those like
maybe
baits coming in?
They're just happy to go up against Hayabusa and they know how to counter him. That could be very much it.
Maybe that could be a situation there. I mean, it could be one of those like very isolated incidences where you guys are like, oh yeah, I can drop these guys down here depending on how I perform in this matchup here, considering how Hayabusa is just such a pain to deal with in terms of whether or not he gets a hit and whether or not he's able to basically split push and farm up accordingly. So we do see that EVOS does practice a little bit of that. They are able to shift a little bit of the resources around to make sure that some of their carries are able to get more and more resources. However, can Resurgence do the same thing with a Hayabusa on the team though?
Well, we'll have to find out, because right now we're going to see that Harley is the opposite pick for the side of EVOS.
Oh, alright. So what do you think about this Harley pick here coming in from the side of EVOS?
I do like the Harley pick still. At this point, it would be a good adaptation for Resurgence if they go in for a Lolita.
I see. So I do feel that coming in here, the Jawhead is going to be very interesting because we do have lockdown with the Unstoppable Force and also with the Way of the Dragon, as well as the third charge of that freaking Jeet Kune Do skill, which I feel is one of the most annoying things to hit. Once it hits more than 2 members of the team, you know for a fact that it's about to go down.
Yeah, and here we're going to see that Alpha does get picked up and Natalia on the last pick here. EVOS really knowing how to draft and potentially out-draft Resurgence. Both have really strong picks here, but if you are looking at specifically just No Limit, he has been very known for coming up with, for instance, Martis Play specifically, but then again, so has many of the other members.
Alright, so I do have to see that coming in here, rounding off the composition for both of them, we do see Hayabusa with the Kagura as well as the Jawhead, the Alpha, and the Cho. So I do feel that this is going to be a very, very interesting set of games. Excuse me, this is going to be a very interesting game. And going to be really interesting to see how the mechanics are going to play through for the side of our Resurgence. For the side of EVOS, however, it's going to be the Martis Akai Gujin as well as the Harley and Natalia there. So that's going to be very, very interesting. They have a lot of damage with the Martis, with the Harley, with the Gujin, with the Natalia, but only one tank in Akai. So Akai isn't exactly like going to be full on tank though. He might actually go a little bit of damage as well.
Neither will Jawhead nor Alpha as well. So it really is going to come down to, you know, who is able to get a little bit further ahead this time around. Just No Limit already showing himself there still invisible, running around. The exclamation marks will come through for the rest of the teams. And, they're just going to signal that to be a little bit further cautious. Here we're going to see Martis and Hayabusa will be facing each other up in a jungle there.
Uh-oh.
It is Martis. Got steal it away. Marsha gets it.
Wow, Marsha with some really nice steals here. Over to the bottom, just no limit. Trying to get as much pokes as he can. But he will be the one that has the shortcoming here. But Zayn now, oh, they got to be careful that they don't get hit down. Emperor in a bit of trouble
Head
here.
forward.
Oh, that beautiful head forward coming in from the side of Emperor to get that taken down. Just no limit now, turning around. There goes the smoke screen. Will it be enough though? The damage is pretty good. The kickback coming in from the side of Jawhead there over to the bot side from Resurgence will be able to stop them from pushing out too hard. We do see now members of EVOS now looking towards getting it. BT in a bit of trouble here. Marsha now goes for it and gets it down. It's going to be nicely done. But Emperor now in a bit of trouble here as Tsuna
coming in from the back. It's going to be just no limit.
Oh, just no limit now coming in with the flank. But oh no, here comes the Hayabusa as well. So they've got to be careful and back away. There goes the umbrella over to the top side. This is going to be bad here for the side. Just no limit. Just no limit. Taking too much damage. Luckily enough, avoiding it just by a pixel. If it was just close enough, it would have been bad here. There goes the Ashura's teeth. Right there from the side of Marsha, not being able to hit, not being able to land. Over to the bot side though, we see Zion now with the third charge Jeet Kundo. Will he be able to do it? He doesn't have his ultimate yet, so he's got to be careful here. Zayn taking a lot of damage, as well as Marsha now moving forward, trying to get as much damage out as he can. What do you think about this very action-packed first 2 minutes of the game, Pseudo?
I mean, both the teams here definitely need to be getting the early lead, which is why, they are still using their advantage because the kills aren't too far away, but they still want to be competitive. So the more they clash with each other, the more the chances are of, building that lead or potentially, destroying the enemy's lead. Here, Marsha really good engage.
Here he goes. Marsha now popping it off, and that's going to be the first kill. The second kill in favor of Resurgence. Excuse me, in favor of EVOS. EVOS now with 2 kills in their pocket. Nicely done with a goal lead of 1,200.
I mean, they do have a nice clean goal lead. Here we're going to see, once again, Spinner does get taken away, this time by Aura.
Aura now is going to be able to take away that Spinner, giving him a little bit more damage as well as cooldown reduction. So we do see that Zion now will be pushing it out, will be trying to get a little bit more priority towards that mid lane. We do see Turtle now being pathed over by the side of Resurgence, so there's going to be a big explosive fight that's going to take place at the Turtle pit here as teams are moving towards it.
Right, Turtle will be the next point of focus. However, in the bot lane, we still are seeing Alpha is wanting to reach the later stages of the game. Completely understandable. Will it be enough? Will Resurgence be able to get it?
Oh,
Martis now will be coming in.
Oh, there they go. A little bit of a dance here. VT now goes with the smart missiles. Oh, very good stuff here. The team of Jura. But it's going to be a steal coming in from the side of EVOS. EVOS with the beautiful steal. And it's going to be Aura that gets it. And nicely done here as members of Resurgence are going to be backing away. And they are going to be just saying, oh, okay, better let them steal it. Better to be alive and let them steal it than dead and let them steal it.
Exactly, they are cutting their losses there. However, in the top lane, you're going to see the 3 members already wailing onto the tower. The tower stands absolutely no chance, as it looks like Resurgence will be the ones that will be choked out in this game. So far, we're going to see the aggression being heavily strewn across the map here.
Oh, nicely done coming in. Oh, there it goes. Resurgence now looking towards getting it done, and it's going to be the kill that goes over to the Kagura for the side of Resurgence. EVOS now looking towards getting it. Will they be able to get it? Just no limit. Goes slow. Goes to show no limit, and it's going to be a mega kill. That's going to be Emperor that gets the kill limit. That gets the kill. But oh, Zion now gets hit. We got to be careful on how it does. The card flips are going to be good for the side of EVOS. Resurgence now has to go on the back foot. Top lane in a lot of pressure here, as well as mid lane from the side of EVOS. We do see now EVOS putting up the pressure. Just no limit, setting up a short little dive here coming in. Zion in a lot of trouble. He gets silenced, and it's going to be EVOS that gets the kill. Just no limits with the kill credits.
Here we are going to see, EVOS really, trying to, accelerate the pace of the game.
Oh my god, iOS now gets hit in the middle of it, but luckily enough, he does be able to spin to win. Lamau not too close, excuse me. The members of EVOS are not close enough to actually go for it, and it's going to be unstoppable force to get it. Aura now not
Marsha gets thrown back.
Marsha gets thrown back, has to flicker away. That's going to be bad for him. Doesn't have a escape mechanism to use for the next few fights.
it is going to be, it's actually really good by Resurgence here, you know, still fighting back. Unfortunately, they have multiple members that are being, you know, caught off guard. If they are able to, you know, to keep up, you know, playing a lot more, you know, clean, robust fights and being able to take advantage of the mistakes of EVOS, they definitely can swing back into this. It is still a 5,000 goal lead. But fighting back still, it looks like there's going to be another fight here in the bottom lane. Marsha does get thrown back.
Alright, this is going to be bad here. This is going to be a big dive coming in from the side of Resurgence. Could they be able to turn it around? But it's not going to be enough. EVOS now looking towards getting away. And this is where the fight turns around. Look at the amount of damage that's being done onto Zen. Aura now looking towards getting it. Marsha leading the charge. He will be able to get it. Oh, Tsuna, you're in big trouble. There goes Asura's Teeth. And it's going to be a kill there onto Marsha. They should not have let Marsha get Martis.
Well, I mean, for the fact that Marsha, you know, was the one that was tossed back into here, we're going to see that Harley as well does go down. Marsha was tossed back. Unfortunately, he turned it around simply because he was able to, you know, go through his attack animations and be able to move additionally out of it while pushing back the other enemies. Here we're going to see EVOS in a larger commanding position, in our 7,000 ahead. It looks like my predictions were wrong on this one. EVOS looking absolutely beautiful and flawless within this game.
It has been looked beautiful. It has been looking very flawless here. 12 kills in favor of EVOS now. This is the last game, and it seems that EVOS looks towards telling members of RSG, look guys, you guys got no chance, and it's going to be a good stun there with the Asura's Teeth coming in from the side of Martis here, from the side of EVOS. EVOS pushing it out. Resurgence now has to come back into this. They have to defend. They have to get as much objectives as they can before EVOS tries to close it down. Lord is going to be available for them, so that's going to be something of a priority for EVOS to go for. RSG, they have to play their cards right coming into it.
They definitely need to have their cards played absolutely right here. Any mistake can still be punished from the side of Resurgence. However, EVOS does have a couple of Gambit aces up their side here. Lord is already up and available here. Berserker's Fury already on Natalia. That's additional damage. And we also see the concentrated energy as well on Gushin, which means they are happy to take extended fights right now. You know, they
have the resources to pull it off. I mean, with the crit damage that Natalia does, as well as Martis doing crazy amounts of damage, you do know that it's going to be explosions here coming in. Oh, there he goes. Zion now in a bit of trouble here. Gets silenced and immediately gets blown up. This is why this triple assassin with one mage and one tank meta is really good, working out for the side of EVOS here. And we do see, look at the amount of damage that's coming out here. There is no counterplay for the amount of damage that's coming in from the side of EVOS. They will be able to take that Lord, and this is going to be the beginning of the end. The cascade of the Lord will start very soon for the side of EVOS and Resurgence. Nothing to do but defend.
They definitely have to be defending here. Hayabusa's already pushed out one of the tier 1 towers in the top lane for them. So, you know, they will be able to get some additional gold to help them perhaps in their last bit of final defense. However, coming through, they still are not being able to, you know, really exact out any sort of, you know, trap, any sort of catch. And here we're going to see EVOS do the smart thing. Wait out within the lane there. We know that Resurgence will be looking out to push out the lanes. Wait for them. Play smart, don't overextend.
Now, as you can see over the top side, we do see the Martis on the side of EVOS now. It's going to be pushing out the top lane, mainly because that they want to open up that top lane for another plot of concern for Resurgence. I mean, you've got the team pushing into the mid side, you've got the team pushing over the
Zane
top
gets caught.
Zane gets caught, gets spinned on, and the monster kill going over towards the Harley on the side of EVOS here. Numbers are not in their favor. As I've said beforehand, the cascade of pressure that's starting for the side of EVOS here is going to pay off dividends for them, as Lord is going to be knocking on the door of the top side, as well as the pressure that's going to be built up on the mid side here. It doesn't look good for the side of Resurgence. They have to flicker away with some of these exchanges here. VT in a bit of trouble here. Has to be careful that he does not overextend and get caught up for too long. Ejector onto the Martis. He was able to get away. Marsha now trying his best to do as much damage as he can. VT will be, oh, look at that, the amount of spin coming in from the side of iOS, trying to get as much damage as he can. Oh, Emperor now gets taken down. There's going to be another kill. Will it be another kill coming in for the Hayabusa? No, it will not. Just no limit. It shows that he has no limit. He has some limits here. Zion now taking a lot of damage. Will they be able to pull it off here? Coming in, it has to be EVOS that aims towards the neck, aims towards the core, and it's going to be another clean game coming in from the side of EVOS. Only one draw today. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, Pseudo.
I mean, definitely here it was a Really good showing for both teams. However, the better team won, which was